Happy video day, guys. So today's video, we're going to be doing my makeup to profit for the month of April 2020. This was not a successful month for me, guys. I completely fell off the wagon, but it is Sephora's fault. No, well, Sephora had their sale in April, so my spending went a little bit up for the month of April because I did take advantage of the sale. Now, a little disclosure though is even though I did spend quite a bit at Sephora during the sale, some of it was paid to me from Magic Links through kind of like a sponsored thing that they did with me. Magic Links did send me a gift card for a portion of my sales at Sephora. So I didn't spend all of this money, but I did buy these items. So this month was not successful. Yeah, definitely was not within my budget, and it definitely was not as great as the last few months have been. But because I've been so good lately, at least, you know, hopefully this will be the worst. Hopefully this will be the worst of me spending at Sephora for a little while. So what I do in this video is I show you guys all of the products that I would have purchased and how much I actually saved by not purchasing them. And then I also show you all the products that I actually did purchase and how much I spent in total. And see if I was in my budget area, which usually I like to spend within, you know, $100 to $150 a month. And that's kind of like what I give myself to play with. Some months I don't spend anything, some months I spend too much. So let's go ahead and let's get into the video right now. We're gonna go ahead and first go over all of the products that I would have purchased if I was still on my I need to purchase for YouTube kind of bandwagon of, oh my god, I need new products to review, let's do it. And also like some of the products that I just thought were super interesting and I was like, ooh, I really want you, but I took time, I thought about it, and I will tell you most of these I don't regret not buying. So let's talk about them. So the first one was from Dominique Cosmetics and it was her skin gloss. This retailed for $25 US. Now I remember when I saw this, I was like, oh, that's really cool. Now I like Dominique Cosmetics' products. I think that she has a really good quality brand. So it called my attention and the price tag was not that bad for me. So I was like, I could probably splurge on this. But I'm really happy that I ended up not buying this because guys, I have so many highlighters and highlighters is just those things that I just don't go through them. I have hardly even been wearing highlight lately. Like it's not something that I have within my routine lately. So it would have been dumb for me to buy this. So, and the next one was from Hourglass. So Hourglass released their Ambient Strobe palette. This was like a palette that was like highly successful for them. Everybody wanted it. And I think it only came out once and then they took it off and then they re-released it and everybody was so excited. Like I read so many comments from YouTubers saying, oh my goodness, this is back, I'm gonna buy it. And I remember looking at it going, I kind of want you. But at the same time, I kind of don't because I own the Ghost palette. How much do I really need so many Hourglass powders for my face? So I ended up skipping out on it for $64. I'm happy that I did. I'm happy that I did because I love my Ghost palette, but I love my Ghost palette. I need to use that palette. It cost me so much money. So I'm happy that I skipped out on that one. The next one was from KOSAS and they released a bronzer. Now I heard, I was between this one and the FENTY because I did have some money to splurge and I ended up going with the FENTY one because the FENTY one was newer of a release. It was also cream and I have a lot of powder bronzers, so I wanted to add a cream bronzer to my collection. So I'm actually happy I skipped out on this one, but I do feel like people have given me reasons to want to try this. I just ate peanuts and I feel like I have them like all over my mouth. So it looks like it's supposed to be really good for your skin and people have said that it has really good ingredients in it. So that has made me want it. But at the end of the day, I don't need more bronzers and I just bought the Charlotte Tilbury one. But don't worry, that goes to May. It goes to May. So that was $34 that I skipped out on. The next one was from Viseart. So this is the Spritz palette. This is one of the edit palettes. I was really looking at this for a while. When they released this, I was like, I should buy this because I like putting them all together and like kind of mixing and matching. The Spritz edit was $39 US. They're expensive for being little tiny palettes, let me tell you. So I was kind of looking at it, I was really debating it. I did do a make up your mind on it and I ended up realizing that I probably just didn't need this palette. I'm happy I skipped out on this one, guys. Like the more and more I see how much makeup or how much colors I have in my collection, the more and more I'm happy to skip out on eyeshadow palettes. So I'm happy I skipped this one. The next one was from Patrick Ta, and this one I went back and forth with, and I almost added this to my cart at the end of the VIB sale and said, I'm gonna get it, but it was the brow wax. I'm still interested in this, but I have a little thing with brow products that are like waxy, because then I'm wondering, like, are they gonna pull your wax, like, is it gonna like make your eyebrows get thinner? Like, I don't know. Like, I hardly ever wear brow gel, but I love the way my brows look when I put brow gel in them, but I get scared of putting too many products in my eyebrows. I may just be weird. But this product was $22, and I figured, you know what? This looks like one of those products that's gonna be like super in, everybody's gonna like doing it, and then after a while, everybody's gonna be like, let me just get my brow gel again. So I figured that let me just wait on this one. Let me just wait. Okay, so the next one is the Hourglass Veil Setting Spray. Holy cannolis. I was so interested in this because a lot of people tag me in this on Instagram. I like the primer from Hourglass. It just feels so luxurious. So the setting spray caught my attention. But here's the problem. It's $48 and I hardly ever wear setting spray. So it really shouldn't call my attention, but it did. So I'm happy I skipped out on it though, guys, because I really, honestly, I don't need it. Okay, so these were interesting. These are from Nabla, and they were little mini eyeshadow palettes that came in like 3 different versions. I really wanted one of these. They're $16 each. It wasn't like the price tag was holding me back, but I just kept looking at them going, do I really need them? I don't know. Do I like them just because of the picture? And I held off, and then I saw them on, I think it was Angelica Navis' channel, and I ended up realizing that I really didn't like the colors. So I'm happy that I skipped out on these palettes. They were $16, but still. So the next one is the Tarte Hydro Concealer. So this one called my attention so much because I love concealers that are hydrating. And I heard Tara Lynn say on her channel that this was like in between the Tarte Creaseless Concealer and a more drier concealer. So it was like struck in the middle. And I was like, oh, that's kind of like what I would love. But I decided to pass on it, and I'm happy I did. It was $24 US, and at the end of the day, I have so many open concealers. And right now, I just need to love what I have. You know, I can add stuff, but I need to love what I have. I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys my spreadsheet so you guys can see how much I saved by not spending and also how much I did spend. So if I would have just gone and bought all of these products, I would have spent like $321, something like that is what I'm kind of calculating it would have been. I'll put like the real number up here, but oh my goodness, I probably would have spent that. Like if I would have just been like, I need this, oh, I'm gonna buy it, because you don't realize if you spend things like week by week, it just adds up in the whole month, you know? So I did a pretty good savings, but for what I saved, I kind of destroyed because I bought a lot of stuff. So this month, I'm gonna be taking my 25% of the amount that I ended up not spending this. So I'll be putting $48 into my savings account for that month because I saved that money. But I didn't do that good on the spending side. Let's get into the spending side. I didn't do that good. So if you guys see on the other side, I did end up buying a lot of stuff. I am gonna be doing mini reviews on every single one of the items that I purchased in another video. So another video is coming talking about all of these items, and I'll give you guys a quick review on each one. But right now, well, let's go over them. The Natasha Denona Mini Retro was $25. I did buy that one. I will tell you I like that one. So I mean, like that one I'm not regretting at all. I'm not regretting that one. I have the Mini Bloom, that was $19. I also purchased the Clinique Solar Pop, which I actually added in my cart during the sale. Then I also bought the Natasha Denona Daria, which I was really wanting for a very long time, and it was on double sale. So it was almost like, how could I not pick that up, you know? Then I got 2 of my Anastasia Brow Wizzes. I also picked up the Fenty Cream Blush and the Fenty Bronzer. I picked up the Tarte Maracuja Tinted Moisturizer, which I did return because I did not like. Then I picked up the Murad Renewing Eye Cream, which is my eye cream that I do run out of, and it's always the best to pick it up during the sale. So that one is probably the one that kind of threw me over the edge because that one's super expensive. I also picked up from Dior the Backstage Neutrals. So the last thing that I picked up was from Charlotte Tilbury, and I did pick up her eyeliner, the dual eyeliner. So I ended up spending, guys, $359.73. But I did have a gift card that got rid of a little bit of that. So it wasn't like it was that much that I ended up spending out of my own pocket, but I did buy that much. So, I mean, I don't think that this month was that successful in the sense that I didn't hold myself back, But I will say that my Murad eye cream is like 80 something dollars without the 20%. So that one already gave me like $65 here. So I mean, like, it kind of added a lot, you know? I mean, if I want to make any excuses. So this month I did horrible. I did terrible. So I did save like 300, but I spent like 300. So basically I am even. I am even, but yeah, I don't think this was a good month, so I'm gonna try not to spend as much next month. So anyways, guys, that is all I have for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully may I have some better stuff to report for you. And I will be having an entire video dedicated to all reviews on the products that I purchased and telling you guys what I think of them. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my spending report for April of 2020, and I'm hoping that May I hold back. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.